Thank you, Kate. Now, Bob says he actually talked to some people who do not use computers.
Just 2 weeks ago, I was on the boat with Captain Johnny. These two elderly couple, I think 68, not elderly, but let's say retired, okay?
Yeah, there's some people going,
my mom said something about that the other day. But anyway, late 60s, early 70s, they've never had a computer. They just got their first one. I said I was going to email them the video and talk to them about it. And we don't have a computer. We have no email yet. I said, that's interesting, because you don't meet a lot of people that don't have them right now. I remember teaching microcomputers back in 1985 at the University of Kansas, and that's when the first kind of microcomputers were coming out. Yeah, the mainframes were already around, but obviously those were around. Osprey are up there. They have no computers. They just have their senses.
They're living without technology.
And there they are. And this is Sunny trying to get its wings to fly away, and it's going to do so soon. I saw one out in the water today, Haley, with Captain Johnny, a small osprey flying around on its own, looking for fish. So it's pretty quick. We talked about it earlier, how quickly they grow up.
It's crazy. I just can't even believe my eyes, how quickly, just remembering when this little bird hatched, and it feels like overnight has become huge.
I think it's just kind of practicing to get its muscles ready to go and fly away. I think it can fly right now, but look at it. It'll be gone soon, I'm sure. Anna Maria webcam showing clear skies today, some clouds coming in overhead. And I'll tell you what, those clouds, not bringing any rainfall, but they're kind of shielding the sun a little bit this morning, which was nice out on the water. And it looks like similar conditions tomorrow. We'll see a little bit of cloudiness around. This comes in from Art Conforti from Siesta Key as the sun was setting. You can see some of those clouds off in the distance there. And Jay Riley sending one in here. He actually sent it to my Twitter account, and appreciate that, Jay. And you can see the nice palm trees there with the sun setting in between. Well, here's what's going on. High pressure to the east of us. We got a trough of low pressure here to the west. It's kind of a stagnant weather pattern. And low pressure areas are developing in the base of this trough and then traveling up through Illinois, Indiana, even into Missouri tonight. Big storms firing up there. For us, just a sea breeze kind of clashing with the east coast and west coast. Not bringing any rainfall here. A few showers down south of Naples and Fort Myers earlier. But for the most part, we are warm tonight across the area. Temperatures are generally into the mid-70s to upper 70s. Right now, 77 degrees and humidity at 74%. Winds are out of the north-northwest at 5 miles an hour. The high today, a couple degrees above average. Average high at 85. And the low this morning, that was running summer-like at 71. 95, the record set in 2002. And for the year so far, we've had nearly 11 inches of rain. We're about an inch and a half below average. Temperature statewide, I mentioned, still all in the 70s. 73 in Orlando. It's 78 now in Miami, 73 in Jacksonville. And mid to upper 70s, even some low 80s. 81 still in Arcadia, 78 in Wauchula, 76 at Lakewood Ranch and Bradenton at 76 degrees. You can see the storm staying to our north, basically, kind of working around the periphery of this high pressure ridge, which is going to situate itself pretty much right there off the east coast of Florida for the upcoming days. Big storms out here in the Gulf look rather ominous, but it appears that this high pressure will hold them off, and we'll just see some of the high cloudiness move in occasionally throughout the day on Thursday and Friday. This front gets close to us, close to the state, I should say, on Friday. Eventually, it falls apart and becomes stationary over north central Florida. It will erode the high pressure a little bit, and that will give us a little bit more instability. So we'll keep a 20% chance for a shower or an isolated thunderstorm in the mix as we head into Friday and Saturday. Temperature pretty chilly in Minneapolis and Minot, 48 degrees there, 59 in the nation's capital, 74 in Atlanta, and 81 in Dallas. And the big picture tonight, big storms once again firing off into just south of St. Louis into Illinois. There have been reports of some damage there and quite a bit of hail with those storms, and severe weather warning still going off for those folks. A light chop on the bays, and good boating weather looks like right through Friday and into the weekend. And as far as the water temperature goes, 81 degrees, and for beaches we'll see a high right around 84. Plenty of sunshine. Sunrise will be at 6:43, and sunset will be at 8:10 tomorrow. Forecast tonight, calling for partly cloudy, warm conditions, 68 for your low. And then for tomorrow, looks good, partly cloudy and pretty close to average, mid-80s, a little warmer as you move away from the sea breeze. And the extended forecast does call for a slight chance, as I mentioned, for a few scattered showers Thursday and Friday. Better chances next week as a front gets even closer to us at 40% on Wednesday.